Okay, and so in this video we're going to talk about the sources of energy. So food is fuel that helps keep humans warm, active, and alive. Alright? So one type of food energy is carbohydrates. So this is the main source of energy for humans, and it is a simple carbohydrate. So that's glucose. This is essentially the same thing that we've been talking about over and over again when it comes to photosynthesis and cellular respiration. So through cellular respiration, glucose is broken down to provide energy that powers the body's metabolism. So if more glucose is taken than it is immediately needed, the extra is converted into glycogen, which is a starch-like substance. Glycogen is stored in the liver and muscles, and when we need energy, glycogen is then converted back into glucose. So here's a simple diagram. So glucose is what we need, and when we have more than what we need, it is converted into glycogen, which is where we store our energy, and then when we need the energy, it is converted back to glucose. So health experts recommend that we take in 55 to 65% of our daily calories in carbohydrates. This is because they have a lot of energy and they're easily broken down. So when people go on diets, they tend to alter their amount of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats that they eat because these foods most directly alter our metabolism. Thus, carbohydrates are our main source of energy. So, next we have fat. So, we need body fat for insulation and to conserve energy as a source of energy. So that cat there, he's got a lot of fat going on. So once carbohydrate sources run low, the body then turns to fat to power its activities. For kilogram to kilogram, fat stores twice as much energy as carbohydrates do. So the fats that we eat are classified into two groups, saturated and unsaturated. Saturated fats come from animal fats and from some oils. These types of fats are associated with some heart diseases, where unsaturated fats include most vegetable oils. These fats are associated with reducing the risk of heart disease. So a way to tell whether you have saturated or unsaturated is whether at room temperature, if they are a solid or a liquid. So saturated fats will be a solid at room temperature, and unsaturated fats will still be a liquid at room temperature. So dietitians recommend that we have a fat intake of less than 30% in our daily calories. In addition, it is recommended to replace saturated fats with unsaturated fats. Next, we have protein. So 1 gram of protein contains about the same amount of energy as 1 gram of carbohydrates. The difference is that it's harder for the body to break down or to release its energy. Because of this, it is the last thing that the body will use to get its energy from, since it will only use protein when there are little carbohydrates and fat left. So although it is a poor source of energy, protein is important for other body functions. Proteins help build and maintain body tissue. They are also used for growth. This is why children and pregnant or breastfeeding women need a larger amount of protein. When proteins are used as energy source, they are unable to perform their growth and repair functions effectively. So you want to have enough calories in your diet so that your body is not looking to use protein as a source of energy. Because if they're using protein as a source of energy, then they are not able to do those growth and repair functions effectively. Health experts recommend that 10% of our daily calories are taken in protein. The reason being is that proteins in our bodies are like the letters in the alphabet. The letters are used to create words, and they are the building blocks of our language, just like proteins are the building blocks for our bodies. So many people take proteins into their bodies by eating meat and other protein-rich foods. Most meat contains proteins, which is necessary for growth and cell repair. As we talked about before, vegetarians do not eat meat. Therefore, they must be careful that the fruit and vegetables that they eat provide them with the essential protein material. Some individuals who choose to be on extreme diets can lead to many health problems, that they may severely limit the food intake or food variety. The effects on health and development of these people can be similar to those experienced by young people living in countries where food is scarce. And this is just something that you don't really want to put your body through, okay? Your body will not be able to effectively develop nor maintain its regular functions. Thanks for listening.